if you don't focus on the problem, you really are the solution. Everybody else was like, look at that giant. David was like, you talking about the uncircumcised Philistine? Y'all see a
That's
giant.
great. What was David looking at when he said that?
His eye level.
You talking about
uncircumcised Philistine.
I know he thought about that.
Yeah. And guess what happened though? He saw one little area and was like, because of who I am and my skill set, all I need is that one little small area to take my man out.
Bully.
But y'all can't take him out because
you're focused on
The 9
how
feet
big his
9.
muscles are, how tall he is.
You see that 9-foot economy.
Yeah,
All you need is one property. All you need is one property.
For real, man, we gotta stop looking at whatever the challenge is and we gotta start looking at I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yeah.
Secret to Success podcast, baby.
Previously on the Secret to Success podcast.
You look at today's society, it's still a fight where people are trying to bully you based on who you are, where you come from.
The only reason why they exist in your life
Yep.
is because you have not positioned yourself
Yep.
to be in a certain position where bullies don't even come to you.
Like some of y'all need to bully the bully, and that's what I live for.
Either one, the bully or getting bullied, I realize that both of them are a mentality.
You ain't working out, you ain't investing, you ain't doing certain things. You see all of these bullies because you ain't got to a certain level in your life.
So if you're going to win, you have to bully the bully.
No, I had something I wanted to say. Hopefully I can get to it. But I got to say is that I think when you look at bullies, that's the one trait that they have when you talk about the traits of the greats, is that they are intentional about something that they want, and they're going to come and take it from you because you have it. So they about to take
Very
your lunch.
intentional, bruh.
They're going to take your lunch. Like they always coming for something. Take your money,
Yeah,
take
bruh.
your shoes. That's what I meant earlier when I was like, yo, I got to stop building this stuff and then I'm building it and you taking it.
Yeah.
Like you're taking it for your use.
Yep.
So whether that's an aggressive bully or a passive bully, it doesn't matter. I'm producing. So you taking my lunch that my
Right.
mom worked for.
Right.
My mom went to work and
Yep.
bought these groceries
Yep.
and my mom made this lunch and you
Yep.
coming to take it.
Yep.
Or my father went to work and bought me these shoes and you coming and you taking the shoes. So whether you're aggressive or passive, I had to start realizing, watch this, y'all, and your gift shall make room for you. So when I'm looking at my money and I'm giving more of it out than I'm keeping, I'm not following the scriptures. I'm making sure you get your money. I'm not even making sure you pay taxes off your money.
Yeah.
I'm not being a good steward.
Yeah.
That's the first way you blow up.
Yeah.
It's like you're a good steward. So God is like, you're giving your money away because you've been taught not to take. And you've been taught as a result of not to take, to give. And some kind of way you making sure everybody else is good, it means you good. You're not good. You're not good giving away your money. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're not good giving away your money.
Yeah.
That's your money. Your gift shall make room for you. Why is your money not coming to you? So yeah, you can give, but you got to get before you can give, if that makes sense. And so when C talks about that intentionality, that he talk about the intentionality of not just speaking, but the intentionality of teaching his kids to speak.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's like whether y'all want to do it or
Bruh,
not.
people think I be bringing Trey on stage to do jokes.
Oh, no.
I'm like, bruh, I wanted my man to get used to being in front of 2,000 people
Exactly.
on the microphone talking, bruh.
feel me?
That's it.
I don't care nothing about them jokes. It is, he is not scared now. When he turned 18, 21, whatever it is, and that's intentional. I got Avery coming up doing stuff now. It's like, I want you to learn to be on stage.
And Avery
with
don't
a
wanna do
microphone
it.
in your hand in front of everybody.
Yeah,
I don't
Avery
care.
don't want to do it.
I don't care.
Feel me?
She got the
I don't
skill.
care.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Jalen told me I'm not a speaker. Okay, good.
Yep.
You haven't showed me what you are.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be in these schools speaking.
Yeah.
So I got a homegirl
Until
from
you
Oakwood.
show me something.
Right. I got a homegirl in Oakwood who run her own program. She's a therapist. She runs her own school. I'm like, Bug, on Friday, she said that's the day where it's open. You need to be up there. Like, I don't care what's going on. And you can get up there when she not up there. But here's what I want to, you always talk about being practical.
Yep.
So here's what I think the very first step you need to take.
Come on.
Right? And I really need y'all to hear this. This is a very simple step, but it's going to revolutionize your life. I wish TJ was here to speak for himself, but you've seen his growth in terms of speaking and then leading. He's growing. So you know, I'm supposed to be training him or whatever you call it, like mentoring him or whatever. So, you know, I'm not going to say that I'm structured with it, but every now and then I'll, you know, have a thought and I'll hit him like, hey, bro. So I told him the other day, because he's like, man, you know, man, you know, I'm trying to get to whatever I'm trying to get to. And I was like, oh, here's what I need you to do for me. I don't think you can do what you're trying to do until you go back and fix what you need to fix. He's like, what you mean by that? I was like, all these, you know, years, you just revealed to us in your message that you're doing this because of your father. You felt like Dre was, you know, smarter than you, so you was trying to do the smart boy. You was speaking under me and you was trying to be like E.T. I said, so you got to do me a huge favor. You got to go all the way back before you had those challenges and get started from there. Because if you do it from here, you're still doing it from your father, from your brother, from me.
It's not bedrock.
It's not bedrock. So I was like, bro, so you can't even make the decisions. You got to go all the way back to when you was making your own decision. So if you made a decision now, you're still making it being bullied.
That's good.
You're still making it from fear of what is my dad going to think? Or what is, like, who am I outside of my brother? Because you made yourself this smart person. I was like, bro, I remember you was doing Bible study and when nobody showing up. Why? Bro, you was waxing deep. That's not even who you are. You was trying to wax deep. Like, you was on some Greek and Hebrew. And I think Sister Genevieve was the only one. And I don't know that she understood it. I'm not sure she understood it. But yeah, that boy good. I don't know if she really thought you was good or she was doing it for your self-esteem. I don't know. But I said, but what I do know is that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. You got to go back to the fearfully and wonderfully made.
Who are you?
So for a lot of people, you can't move forward if you're going to move forward as a free slave.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And so there were people who were like, I'm a slave. And then there were people like Harriet Tubman was like, I was enslaved.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not starting with slavery.
Yeah.
Now, y'all was cruel and y'all did capture me. But we were supposed to be free.
Yeah.
You lied and said we're not, but I'm free. So I'm saying a lot of people are going to move. It's like the Emancipation Proclamation. Yes, you moved free, but you weren't mentally free.
Yeah.
So you still move like a slave. You didn't move like a free person. Frederick Douglass moved like a free man. Thus, he was free. Does that make sense? So for me, I want you guys to start with, and my gift shall make room for me. So what you've seen is I go work for somebody. I go work for somebody and I get a check from that person. Okay, you still getting bullied because you're using your gifts for somebody else's dreams. So it doesn't mean you don't go to work, but Maul literally went to work as a free man. Maul went to work as I'm going to do the police officer thing, but I'm not only going to do the police officer thing. The police officer thing is going to set me up to do my thing.
I was working while I was working.
You feel me? And that's where I feel like most people need to start. You've been working for somebody for so long, and your whole thought process is, if I'm going to make money, I've got to find someone that can make me money. And I want you to stop and go, I want you to do an inventory. If I never went to another human, what do I do for me? Since he said, and your gift shall make room for you. What gifts do I have, independent from another human, that I can use to blow myself up? And so, yes, maybe I did at one point use my gift, Maul, to teach and my gift to encourage and inspire at Michigan State. But I never saw my gift as Michigan State. They own this. Without them, I can't eat. I can't breathe. I never saw that. I told y'all, when Kyle Van Noy, bro, okay, can I just read it? Because I don't want y'all to, I want Maul. Maul, can you read this for me? Because I don't want you to think.
Linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, I don't want people to think.
I got to read that. I thought you about to give me something for the Chicago Bears.
Maul, you see the top part with the heart? and then his statement. Watch the mindset.
It's just as soon as you let it go, it move.
Oh, what it moved?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It just scrolled up or down or something.
Oh, okay, hold on. So right here, Mark, this and
that blue one, right?
The blue one and only his white one. Watch this.
Okay, thanks again for trusting me to address the team. Great win. And then now the other part. I didn't think they deserved, ET. Thanks for coming through. Glad we can get a dub.
You hear what he said? What his mindset was? He
I
said,
didn't think they deserved ET.
Wow.
bruh, that's a different mentality, bruh.
Yeah.
He like, I didn't think they deserved to have you here in the first place. They was 1-5. You shouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying that's how I see myself.
Wow.
I don't see myself as older. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to speak for the NFL. I got a check for the NFL. I look at the NFL like, yo, I'm bringing my anointing in this place. I'm bringing my 3 o'clock in the morning talking to God. I'm bringing my Bible study.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my die to self.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my sacrifice to the Lord. I'm bringing my gift in this room.
Yep.
So I'm not looking in this room and going, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's Super Bowl champions. It's people making millions of dollars. I'm not going in that room like that. I'm going in the room. My gifts shall make room for me. And my gifts are not attached to any organization or institution.
Yeah.
My gift is attached to God. You feel me? And so I think when we start there and we don't start as slaves or we don't start inferior, we don't start, where somebody else is bigger than me, because in this world, they will do that to you. Now, we in this room, I'm not about to sit here because the Lord has blessed me and make you feel stupid because I already know if you're not where you're supposed to be, that's on you. And God wants you to be where you want. And it's my job as your Christian brother and sisters to make sure I push you toward that. So I'm not going to try to act like I'm big time and you not. We all big time, but we all have not accepted who we are in Christ.
And that's the piece, where, and again, I don't know if we hit it, but the biggest bully you got to bully is you.
It's yourself.
That's the biggest bully you got to deal with because yes, society has its intentions, and I'm questioning, like, bully is what it is. Some people might have a negative connotation with it, so I'm gonna put it a different way. The person's intentions that are being exhibited. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They know what they
Whoever's
want.
will is being imposed.
That's it.
So
They know what they want.
If Macy's put up their Christmas tree and you buying Christmas stuff, Macy's is bullying you.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying?
You ain't got no money, you broke,
and you still
trying to come
in there
up with
trying to
money
do stuff.
Yeah.
But are they really bullying you?
They are.
Or are you?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm coming back to you're allowing their intentions
allowing
to trump.
them.
Because somebody else, might be walking through with DD and I'll take 2 of those, I'll take 3 of them, I'll take.
Agreed, but I'm
That's
saying
what we said though. Bullying
Right, you
that
gotta
you're not
bully
doing it because
yourself.
you wanted to do it.
Right.
Yeah,
You're
you
allowing-
didn't want to
right.
do it.
You're
It's the way
following
you're
their
following-
intentions.
there you
If
go.
it's something that you are,
exactly.
boom, I positioned myself like you said to do, then it's cool. I was going back to this real quick. Look at it. It's 10 photos. Scroll that real quick.
10 photos?
Just 10 photos. Just scroll through it. Tamisha sent this as I'm sitting here probably 2 minutes after I said about the beaches and bars. She just sent that. So I'm going to give y'all context.
Okay, so Michael, that's...
Just scroll past it. I want you to see the photos.
Yeah,
all right, and I'll put the photos for y'all to see it.
Yeah.
When I told y'all about the guy that drowned when I grew up, it was right there.
Wow.
But now what we're looking at is 24 condos that somebody built. Each condo is $1.5 million. So I'm trying to tell you, this is a half mile from my grandmother's house. I would walk to that spot right there, probably, every day out the year. Like, we was there all the time.
And this what they
I'm
built
saying,
on it.
somebody just like, I'm going to enforce my will on this.
Yep.
And now that beach, again, it's still public, but I guarantee you it's going to be
And
less
probably
and
ain't even
less.
from Barbados.
And they
I'm
probably
100%
didn't even. And they
sure.
probably didn't even pay 1.5 million for the whole development.
Bruh.
And now they selling off 24 of them. At
24 of them at
1.5
1.5. So when we talk about somebody's intentions, I want y'all to see it
bro.
live, bro. This is real. I'm looking at
My
this,
man live in New York.
This is, I'm telling you, I'm looking at this like this is where I grew up. Like, this is literally my whole life at that beach. And now, somebody else has made it theirs.
Intentionality.
Intentionality.
But now it's somebody, it's somebody that's right now looking at that same listing. And they like, oh my God, I can't believe they're only selling this for 1.5. Man, this is a steal. Let's get 2 of them.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they bully.
Because but listen, this is why my next thing, what was your thing that you said you got to do for the bully? You said you got to, he gave his key point. What was your point? You gave.
He talked a lot.
Yeah, so I'm saying we talk about with TJ in terms of
So you have to go
gotta
back.
go back
Bedrock.
before the
Bedrock.
you got to go back before
Yeah.
you was comparing yourself to everybody and figure out who you are and then move from there.
And I would say to the person, my next thing would be that you have to you have to attack the bully from a proactive standpoint, right? Most of us, if you just think about it, we are reactive with the bully. We're reactive with everything. You got somebody right now, they're like, oh man, I live here. I used to live in this area. Oh man, now I got to go work 2 part-time jobs because what's going to end up happening now, the property tax is going to raise up.
Bruh,
Now somebody
pause, Maul, pause. No. That whole strip now?
Yeah.
Because it's a whole, that's one of the longest strips of beach in Barbados. Every one of them down there now, them properties, I'm talking about the house look like it's about to fall over. Wooden house, 1-point-something million.
And that's somebody that's been there with your grandma all that time, and they like, man, what's going on here? This is not right. I was born here.
Yep. I'm going to send you her pictures next time I go. I guarantee you I go back, there's probably 2 or 3 more developments happening right there now.
But that's why you have to be proactive. Yeah. You got to be proactive. Not just, we talking, giving examples of financial stuff. Yeah. You got to be proactive, bruh, in every area of your life. That's why those 5 pillars are so important to me. Bruh, you got to be proactive in your marriage. How many people right now is talking about the bully in their marriage, see? Bro, we talk about this all the time, bruh. How many people right now is, oh man, this ain't man, bro, it's the bully, dog. And the same bully that you see, I don't see.
Yeah.
I don't see that bully.
Yeah,
it go back to what I was telling you about in high school. I don't see the same bully. Why? Because every single day I'm investing in my marriage. And you see the bully in your marriage because you haven't invested in your marriage. You see the bully in the hallway in school because you ain't lift weights with me every day in the gym. You just walk in the halls every day and so you able to see it. The bully looks more, he looks bigger. What's that, what show is that? Was it Martin? Or they had what was that? They had the Gooch. What was that?
The Gooch was, I thought the Gooch was, man, I thought that was in the show with the little kids.
Yeah.
It was a show with the little kids.
Remember the Gooch?
Yeah, I remember the Gooch, yeah.
And the Gooch really wasn't, the Gooch really wasn't big.
Yeah, that was, man, I forgot the name of that show, but my boy LD used to have Jalen watching that back in the day. Yeah, let's see what
Different Strokes.
That's right. Yeah,
you said it.
Yeah, different strokes. And it's like, bro, the boogeyman, bro, really is not. You know, the bully, the boogeyman.
He is.
He's there if you allow him to be. You gotta be proactive.
Well, I'm just saying he there regardless. But to your point, the way you prepare yourself gives him his strength or not his strength,
or the way you perceive it. Yeah. Right. The way you prepare yourself.
Absolutely. And the way, because I'm gonna say this for real. And me, the bully, you know, in these last few years in my marriage has been menopause. And it's real. Like, it ain't no fake thing. It changes the hormones, period. But to Maul's point, I'm not reactive. I'm proactive.
You bully menopause.
I'm bullying it. I'm bullying because it's a real thing. It's like, for instance, one of the things, you know, everybody's different, but one of the things for D is not being able to sleep. Right? So she up to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wow.
So that can mess you up. If I'm going to bed at 8:39, she's not going to bed till 1 or 2. You feel what I'm saying? So to your point, Maul, I had to switch up the game. I could either cry about it and go, oh, this ain't fair. You up to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Or I could go, hey, E, you need to stay up later. Because it's not about what time you go to bed. Right, Maul? Some people own that, Maul, but you have a different construct. So it's not, I'm used to, we got to go to bed at a certain time. Now I'm like, okay, no, we don't have to go to bed at that particular time. So she up 2 or 3, so guess what we didn't turn it into? We didn't turn it into worship. We got everybody named, they listed what they going through, praying, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, God, she up at 3, we just gonna get into the, you see what I'm saying? So I just had to switch it more, and then now we gotta sit down and talk and go, hey, there's a bully, and the bully is menopause. And I'm not gonna act like it ain't has some impact on me. You definitely can't act like it don't have it on you, because it does. It changes, you know, everything.
So you're being proactive right now.
I'm being proactive.
Y'all hear what he's saying? That's proactive talk.
Dealing with it.
Where I just saw a post that said, man, is it 60%, is 75% of marriages are divorce are initiated by the women.
Yeah.
And 60% of them are going through menopause.
Yeah.
They're at that age group where you're going through menopause. So to be proactive, it'll make you say, man, it's maybe something going on during this time period with the menopause.
Because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I just know she had changed something.
Right. Like, but you're being proactive. You're saying, how could I, let's deal with this. Let's.
Not whining or crying. it changed. My marriage, she ain't who she was. Me. It's like, no, you gave me a great however many years in the beginning. You went to school, you finished on time, you got a job, you got insurance. It's my time. And that's a shift for some people, Maul. For some people, it's like, yo, if you're going to spoil me, you got to spoil me for your whole life. Yeah. For me, it was like, yo, there was a time period where this is what it looked like. And so it don't look like that no more. So, yeah, there was a time where the offense was putting up 40, 50 points. But when the Lions, the last win, the defense was like, yo, if we going to win, we got to put it up. And some people just like, oh, we so used to the offense just putting up 4. It's like, bruh, you can't expect nobody to put up 40 points every doggone game. Right. At some point, you getting paid too as the defense to shut folks down. You know what I'm saying? So for me, Ma, that's what I had to do is go, okay, Didi has done this for you her whole life. She 50-something now, bruh. Be fair. Now it's time for you to step up and be understanding. It's time for you to step up and go, not what do you want for lunch? Let me go get what you want for lunch. Let me prepare, because your menopause making you all over. So it's like, nope, let me go get it, because you'll spend an hour. Then your menopause, you'll be emotional. I don't know what to eat. Like, no. I'm not even gonna let you do that. Here go. You want this today or you want that today? And to your point, I think some boogeyman ain't real, but you take the power away from the boogeyman. There you go. That's when you are like you said, when you are proactive, intentional and deliberate. That's why the bully, my man said, and I love it because he always puts it out before he puts it out. Project 25. 25. What project? What 25? I never heard of that. I'm intentional. I'm like, but you sitting next to you on the plane with the 25 men. Y'all on the plane together. How do you not know? And then I wake up one day and the government has changed teachers, like all the 25 stuff is.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say.
You can't run 3 times, but maybe can you? Can you run? Is it?
Watch it.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you intentional and deliberate.
Intentional.
And the thing I think that's kind of scary, and the reason that we on this now is because it don't look like, I'm saying again, it don't look like it's getting better. It don't look like the bully letting up. So I'm looking at, like, remember back in the day, it was like my pops was like, okay, you go work, you get a pension, and we can, you get your pension, you get your, like.
The boogeyman, real.
No, I'm just telling you, back in the day.
He took that.
Back in the day.
He took that.
I'm saying, look at all the jobs that was available. Bruh, I go to the store now, they don't even have cashiers. It's
$69.
$69 for some eggs.
2 scrambled eggs, any style.
No. I'm saying, bro, I went to the store in the airport. Ain't nobody working. You just click your joint and pay and go. It's nobody in there.
What's the joint? Pascal.
It just said this is video monitor 24/7 trying to scare you from stealing. And you just sketch. I'm just saying. So with AI, let me tell you something. With AI, all of this, they're weeding people out.
You don't have to drive no more.
If you don't, bruh,
they pick you up without a driver.
I remember when,
Waymo.
We was just talking about how taxi drivers was getting bullied out of their jobs because of Uber.
Not Uber getting bullied out their job.
Because of Waymo.
Wow.
I saw a police officer pull Waymo over. He couldn't even give a man a ticket, Ma.
What the hell?
He didn't know what to do.
What the hell? Bruh.
Wow.
I'm saying.
Welcome to the future.
I'm just saying.
Literally.
It don't look so then who you think going first? The individual who not in their gift, the individuals who not living with intentionality, the individual sitting there complaining, talking about how the bully, like, imagine you getting bullied and you spend the majority of your day talking about how you get bullied.
And the bully is taking everything from you.
That's what I'm saying. It's going back.
That's what I'm saying.
The bully he taking insurance.
Everything.
The bully is taking the jobs you used to have. So for people,
they taking your pension, they taking
everything.
Social Security.
Bro,
Everything.
The only way to win is to be a bully.
Wow.
To be intentional and deliberate and stop looking for, like, when you're ready to make money. Back in the day, it could be, I can go to a person who has money and I can work for them and get money. That's not, it ain't, the McDonald's trying not to hire you.
Yeah.
Oh, I promise you.
I'm just saying,
they got the kiosk.
Uber trying not to hire you.
Yeah.
They try, and the people who do hire you are not giving you insurance.
Yep.
They're not giving you even plants that we grew up around,
Nah,
they're
stopping
going.
it.
You temp.
Yeah.
You work for temp.
Yep.
You don't get the pension. You can't work for GM no more and get the pension and get all that stuff. So it's gone. So what's happening is people who are getting bullied are going. The bully is, and it's like, no, you got to become one. You got to put yourself in a position when you see $69 breakfast. You're not tripping on that because you literally know how to print money. And how do you know how to print money? He told you, and your gifts shall make room for you. God put you in a position when you were born that you didn't have to rely on nobody. But we end up getting bullied and letting people tell us, hey, you're not gifted enough. You're not talented enough. You better go work for somebody. Your only security is in working for somebody else. And I was talking to somebody the other day. Bruh, I was like, okay, you got to get it together. They was telling me like, yeah, people told me in the beginning that I shoulda, and then now they telling me the way I talk to people, the way I deal with people, and I'm like, yo, you're missing it. You keep saying your personality doesn't work for people, and yet you keep going to work for people. You keep saying these people don't like I did this, and this person fired me, and this person don't like me, and this person let this person tell somebody, and I'm like, but yet you keep. Now you got
technology.
I'm just saying, you just got fired from here, then you just got fired from there, and now you just got fired again, and now you just said you said something and people didn't like it. It's like you have to stop being so dependent upon people that you stop putting yourself in a position where you're doing stuff people don't like and create your own thing. I'm just being real. Like, create your own. So yeah, I work for the NFL, but guess what? I'm not taking 25 checks from the NFL. I'm not. You always hear people talk about more diversify. Okay, well, you better diversify. And I got enough people paying me in a year that not one of them ain't got no juice or power over me. So if one person decide they don't want to fool with me no more, okay, I'm good for that. But I don't have one source where all my stuff is coming from. And I don't have one source of gift. I don't just make money from speaking. We got an assessment out there. Does that make sense? We got raising what do you call it? Like donations to take kids to. I got schools that I'm working for. Bro, I'm getting taxes from Missouri, taxes from Georgia, taxes from Cali. Why? Because I'm diversified. And so the number 3 thing I would say is be a bully in that you diversify. You don't put all your eggs in one basket so that now you pissed at the person who paying you because they can't pay you. Because guess what's happening? Bruh, man, me and Didi was talking the other day about insurance, CJ. Let me say this to you. There was a time, CJ, where it was easy for me to pay 50% of everybody's insurance, bro. Bro, it was easy. I'm like, man, I had no problems with that. When they told me what it would cost, I'm like, bro, we good. Bro, what they doing with insurance now, I'm not gonna be able to pay my own insurance. Then you're gonna be pissed because I can't pay yours no more. I'm not the one that changed. I didn't change it. Somebody else got in office and they changed it. So you gotta put yourself in a position where you're not, if somebody's paying your insurance, you like, praise God. Bro, I just got a text. More might be the text of the year. This is the text of the year, bro. See, read this text. This is text of the year, bro. I'm like, man, praise God. I didn't even ask for this. Look at this, what mom said right here today. Well, look at what that text my mom said. Praise God.
Good morning, E. I got a free phone service from Xfinity. Who's the AT&T I need to make the transfer?
Wow.
My mom, like, I pay for my own phone now.
Get that out of
my
here.
mom, I've always paid for it. I was never thinking about not. But my mom hit me this morning. I'm like, hallelujah. I don't know how much that is, but I'm sure it's probably 1,000.
Throwing a chair off the Titanic.
I'm sure it's something. Let's get one of them off of that joker, one at a time. But I'm just saying, this mentality, Maul, it's like, praise God. My mom is not going where he paying for my phone. He been paying for it for the last 15 years, whatever. My mom is going, yo, is there one thing I can take away from him and put myself in a position where—
Did you get the, we got fiber internet out here a couple of years ago. Did you get the new one?
Wow.
No, it's I forgot. Frontier?
Okay.
I think it's Frontier, but Frontier, bro, they coming in at half the price of what we're paying right now. You talking about being bullied. Bro, we might be paying $80, $90 a month. They're like, yo, $44 a month. Lock it in now.
And he go to crazy part, Carl.
And
he go to crazy part.
Oh, yeah, they get you, and then, that's how the bully get you, dog.
But here go the crazy part. Them jokers came in here and tore up everybody's grass.
Yep.
And so you know what it is, Maul? It's like each company get a monopoly for so long.
Yeah.
And then it's like after that 3 or 4 years, because it's probably been about 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it's about
They
that.
done came in and tore up everybody's grass.
Yeah.
putting their wires in here.
Ma, you wake up and see your grass just dug up,
I'm
bro.
talking
Like
about dug
holes
up,
all
Ma.
They can do that?
Ma, I called and asked could they do that. It was like, yeah, you own the house.
You don't own this
that.
out here.
But yet, if you don't cut your grass, they give you a ticket.
You feel me? They came
Talking
in,
about bullies.
Ma, tore up my grass.
Talking about
Ma.
bullies,
They didn't
y'all.
even put the seeds down, and whatever they put down, it wasn't the same thing I had here.
Yeah.
I'm seeing weeds grow back. I ain't see no grass. And guess what they doing, Ma?
Oh,
They
come on.
gone, Ma.
Yeah.
They gone on the
The
sauce.
bully say, take this crab grass.
Oh, right now.
But here's what we got to
Shut
do.
your mouth.
We got to do the same thing. And I
Yeah,
remember to give somebody some hope. I remember when I first got the news that Diddy was diagnosed with MS, and we found out that the medication was $10,000 a month. Now, mind you, I thought all this time later it's cheaper. It ain't cheaper, Karl. It's still, I was looking up. She not on that one no more, but I looked it up to see. Listen to me, bro. I remember saying to myself, I have nothing to fear. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. My gift shall make room for me. I remember saying to myself, Ma, somebody about to get the bill. Nike about to get the bill.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of me charging them 10 grand, I'm about to charge 20.
Yep.
Everybody, every month, whoever, if I get 5, I'm taxing
And
it
guess
on
what?
each one of them.
Guess what Nike said? Nike saw E's invoice. Man, he bullying us.
Yeah.
What we gonna pay? You know what I'm saying?
We gonna pay and we
And
gonna
then
pass
Nike,
that on to
C, and
somebody
then me and
else.
C went to go get our Jordans, and man, Nike bullying us. It's just
She just saw.
circle
I just got an opportunity to speak for a company,
Yeah.
and they sent me. They wanted to pay me less than they probably paid me when they paid me back in the day, and so I was all good with it. I just hit my man up. I was like, "Look, bro, what are you trying to do?" He's like, "Bro, we want these kids to have an experience out of this world." I said, "Here's what it'll cost for me to give them that experience." It ain't my budget. I said, "Okay, I know it ain't, but it's your program, and if you want." I ain't even gonna tax you. It's kids. I got it. I'm trying to get back to San Diego for free. The plane ticket's not by $1,800.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This
About as
mountain.
much as my breakfast.
You feel me?
Right,
My breakfast. So I was like, boom, here it is. Let's see what they hit me back up because I had to take it from Brandon because Brandon is like still in that phase where he's bullying but still getting a little bully.
Baby bully.
Yeah, he getting baby bully. You know what I'm saying? That's on some confidence stuff. And I was like, give it to me. See, what's my man number? And we went back and forth. It was like, yo, E, we can do it. I'm like, I know you can. Or if you can't, I can't. So I'm not tripping. Like, if you got somebody else, I'm not mad. But me and you both know what them kids gonna get.
Yeah.
You seeing
Without a
it.
doubt.
You seeing it. You see the different spirit on it. Not gift, but you see the spirit on it. And Ma, somebody gotta pay. You know when you go to college, what is it for a 4-year degree? Is it 120? Is it 120 hours? It's like
Credits, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And so that's supposed to mean, so you times that by 3 or 4, because that's how many times you studying. Ma, I'm like, yo, y'all got to pay me for getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for me getting in the word. You know what I could have been doing at 3? You got to pay, like, just because it's not, somebody didn't stamp it and go, this is accredited. God accredited it.
Yeah.
God stamped it.
But see, you got to put that work into demand.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you ain't put that work in, you know you can't demand.
Yeah.
So you don't feel comfortable
And the
going
bully
in
know
and
if you
saying,
put it in or not.
yeah, they like, you wasn't you was
Yeah.
scrolling TikTok, bro. That
Yeah.
don't mean you can't demand after you come off of IG for 4-5 hours. That's not how it works.
I'm sitting up, we talking about bullies, and I'm sitting here and CJ, he's literally wearing the logo of the bully I've been getting bullied by for the last 4 years. Michigan State with their tuition.
Yeah.
But I've been in a position. My daughter ain't got no school
Yep.
loans.
Yep.
My daughter, so I was able to, so the bully, I don't even see him no more.
But here's the thing. You've also eliminated a bully for her. Because how many people get done with college and then the biggest bully they got is student loans.
Student loans.
That
for
bully
years.
generation.
I start working
Yeah.
and I'm paying all my money back to
working
the,
backward.
so you just literally knocked out a bully that 99% of the people gonna have when they graduate college.
And that's what you got to do. You got to tell the bully, you ain't going to have dominion over my children.
Yeah.
You ain't going to have dominion over my marriage. You ain't going to have dominion over nothing in my life.
You got to be a bully.
You got to be a bully.
You got to be the bully. You got to it's what I said in this sermon a couple weeks ago. It's like you got to know the picture in your mind, and you got to understand once you have a picture in your mind, life is not just going to give you that picture in your mind. But if you're made up in your mind that this is the only picture that I'm going to accept, then it's going to do it. It's like what C said, bro, I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest. And I say this with all humility. I don't see money. Like, yo, I don't see money. And in this generation, it's easier. When somebody say gas is going to be $200, Ma, I don't even see money. And why don't I see money? You don't even see money. Like, it's not even like, if you go, man, I got $100,000 in my bank account. It's like, bruh, you don't even see it.
It's not real.
You don't touch it.
It's not real.
It's not real, bruh. It don't even exist. So when you go, oh, that gas costs $100, I can't believe. Now you've made the gas a bully. You've given the bully, you've given the gas the power. So now your energy went to the bully, and the bully then took all your stuff. When I go to the gas station, I just go, it needs to be filled up. I fill it up. And then I just go, okay, God, at some point, somebody knows what my gift is.
That
and somebody
Cali gas
might get it.
bully a mother, though.
That's a little bully.
Cali-
I promise you, I don't pay attention to it, Mark. I don't pay attention
Especially
to it.
when you're pulling
Over
up to the gas station in a Rolls Royce.
Oh, see, over here, I don't see no
You can't
gas.
take that to the gas station. You got to
Yeah.
take that to the
I'm just saying, Mark, I'm just being
dealer.
real. I'm not
I think
playing,
you gotta
Mark.
get gas from the
Yeah,
dealer.
I'm not playing, Mark.
for
Like, Mark, you just got to put 90-something in it, though.
I was gonna say, ain't no.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a whole nother level of bullying.
Well, Mark, watch
Come
this.
to me.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure people get it.
Yeah.
Let's go back to menopause before we go to money. What you see is when you're getting bullied because you didn't put the work in, you didn't do the elaborate work. What you see is change. What you see is it's not what I'm used to. That's what you see. That's why I said when I went to the Ravens, everybody in the Ravens didn't need me to come. Kyle is not about to play no different because they 1-5.
Yeah.
That might really encourage him to go out there and really hustle. Ma, I went for the people who saw 1-5 as their reality. Like, we 1-5, we losers. I didn't go for the people who gonna show up to the game regardless if they winning or losing and put their whole whatever. So what happened with menopause? Oh, menopause messed up my marriage. No, it didn't. Your inability to see your marriage as what it could be, even with menopause, is what messed up your marriage. So when menopause hit and things changed, you went, oh, there go my marriage. Menopause then. And so you gave menopause the power. Oh, there go, I never forget, I don't know what it is, Ma. Maybe it could have been college, or it could have been after college, but mainly college. Boog wasn't coming home for the holiday. He was working for whatever he was doing, whatever. He young, bro. He doing his thing or whatever. And I remember, based on what he was at, I remember Mom used to be like, I can't. And she was like, why you ain't? And I was like, Didi, I know the picture I have for my kids. I don't know if that picture is going to happen when they 20. I don't know if the picture is going to happen when they 25, but nothing they do is going to stop me from seeing the picture that I see. I'm going to still see the picture I see, and guess what? That picture that I see is going to make me treat them a certain way and act a certain way toward them, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to get to the picture that I see.
Yeah.
I'm not going, oh, I can't believe you doing it. I can't believe, bruh, I said it before. I'm sure the Giants I can't believe we 9-7.
Yeah.
I can't believe we barely made it, but they won the Super Bowl. Whereas the Patriots is probably like, yo, this is the picture we saw. we saw being undefeated. We saw winning the first round, the second round, but you end up losing the Super Bowl. So you still didn't get to the picture you saw, where the squad who didn't have the picture they saw throughout the course of the year, they still kept that picture more in they eyesight, and guess what? They end up winning the Super Bowl as one of the worst teams to ever win the Super Bowl in terms of record, 9-7. And then I think one of them catches, bro. Remember, he caught one of them boys
on the helmet.
bro, on the helmet, bro. It didn't hit the ground.
Yeah.
So it was an ugly win. It wasn't even like they went in there and blew them boys out. And so to bully the bully, you can't go into the school and see this big bully and look at the bully and get the bully power. You got to stop looking at the bully and look at yourself. You got to look at yourself. David was like, everybody else was like, look at that giant. David was like, you talking about the uncircumcised Philistine? Y'all see a
That's
giant.
great. What was David looking at when he said that?
His eye level.
They should
Uncircumcised
they show
Philistine.
you how tall.
I'm talking about
Uncircumcised Philistine.
I know you thought about that.
You know what I'm saying? He said it's uncircumcised Philistine. And guess what happened, though? They saw a giant. He saw one spot in his head where he didn't have his helmet on because he was cocky. He took the helmet off. He saw one spot. They saw 9 feet tall. He saw one little small, I don't even know, I have to go look that up. He saw one little area and was like, I'm about to take my man out. That one area because of who I am and my skill set, all I need is that one little small area to take my man out.
Bully.
But y'all can't take him out because y'all see the 9 foot nine.
You're focused on
The 9
how
feet
big his
nine.
muscles are,
You
how tall he is.
You see that 9 foot economy.
Yeah.
All you need is one property.
All you need is
one little condo, one little two family unit. Yeah. So that's it. We got to stop looking at for real, man. We got to stop looking at whatever the challenge is, and we got to start looking at I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yeah.
God made me, and I always say I believe this with all my heart. Whatever problems you see, if you don't focus on the problem, you really are the solution. Because there's certain problems I hear my wife talk about, I didn't even see. Like, I'm serious, Mom. We walked in, I didn't see the trash in the corner. Yeah. I didn't see it. But Didio asked me, man, we was at the airport. How you know that lady didn't have money to get how you know she didn't have enough money to get, her bags was too heavy and she didn't have the money and she'd take it. How did you see that? I didn't see it. I'm like, because I get to see problems that I can solve. So when I see the problem, I can't let it overwhelm me. Yeah. I don't know what it is about people. When people are struggling, I sense it, I feel it, and I'm gonna do something about it. Didi, Didi can walk in, bro, and see that there's a stain on the wall, and it must be a leak, Mom, from somewhere. Ma, I don't even come into a room and look up at the ceiling.
It's dripping on each shoulder. He like, what?
Bro, I think it's raining outside, inside. And
Camille got that same game.
Yeah. Bro, Camille.
She can see stuff misspelled. I can look at it 100 times.
No, and it could be a paragraph, bro. She be like, oh, what's that?
Yeah.
I was like yo, how did you see that?
So stop being overwhelmed, bro.
Yeah.
Stop looking
Fix what you see then.
Look in the mirror and see who you are. See how great you are. And go. I was talking to Jada. She was like, Dad, you was in education. How did you do with tests? I said, I was terrible. So I stopped taking jobs that require tests. And I focused on taking bro, I've made an impact in education. I'm still in the schools today. And I couldn't pass the test to be a certified teacher. And I couldn't do, Ma, they was like, bro, you got to take the test every year, Ma, to keep your check. You have to be able to pass that test I'm like, bruh, take a test every single year? Bruh.
Ain't no way.
And my family got to eat on my test taking? I'm like, no way. But guess what I did, Ma? I didn't go, I can't be in education because I couldn't. I said, we'll go the administrative route. And guess what happens? When you're in the administrative route, somebody's not going to show up to school.
Yeah.
And then you can go in and cover it.
I'm going to go a step further. You went to a PhD, bro.
Yeah.
Like you talking about tests. You bullied, like you went to the biggest bully there is in education and you faced that.
And knew, okay, I need you, I need this, I need that, in order to, and I just went more on my strength.
Yeah.
I did something that was difficult, but that I knew in my strength, I can muster up the squad.
But even with that, you tried for a second to go another route. Carly was like, bro, what you doing?
What are you doing?
Even with the writing part, she was like, come on, this don't even sound like you. This sound like somebody like you can, and she was the first person to show me, you can bully the bully. You can actually write like yourself. You just have to add these elements. And that for real was a game changer. Yeah, praise God, bro. So yeah, bully the bully, y'all. One property can start bullying the bully by that one property. Because economically, like you said, and guess what? The people who have been the greatest bullies financially have done it through real estate.
Yeah.
That's one of the stones that they use to bring down Goliath. Yeah.
I'm going to look up the Greek word for stone. I feel it was brick, Ma. I feel it might be brick. He was building brick by brick.
It was
I feel
brick.
it might be bricks. I feel it might be bricks.
MakeRealEstateRealCourse.com. More got some dope stuff coming up in the new year. I know
a lot of
him
stuff.
and Karl been working on.
Me, Karl, me, Dr. A.
Shout out to
Dr. A.
Oh, me and Dr. A, bro. We've been
He the
putting
real
together.
deal, bro.
Oh, bro.
He the real deal.
We had a 2-hour Zoom, just the two of us the other day.
He the real deal, bro.
Shout out to our Next Level Speakers Academy. Shout out to the hip hop preacher himself.
Can I ask him to do me a favor?
Yeah, please.
The conference that we're going to be doing, I ain't even tell Ma this, is going to be in April in Chicago. And so, Ma, what I want you to do, I talked to Vandale. Hopefully I'm speaking Vontrell home. But Vandale, and I want you guys to host it. Like, meaning I want you guys to sit down.
The ambassadors.
Yeah, and let's talk about the experience that people can get. So, yep, we know, of course, we're going to be doing the conference for 3 days, but I want us to think about.
I want to see if we could do a VIP at Mall Estates.
Yeah.
I said.
You got to talk to the bully in my house.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Mom. But I'm sure there's a venue we can
King
find.
Estate.
But I do want to do some stuff that people who've never been in Chicago, who've been and don't really, they be on TikTok figuring it out. It's like, no, let's show you the history of Chicago, walk you through it. And
you need a nice rooftop or something.
Yeah.
Man. Little steak,
One.
little steak 48.
Yeah. I think we can do it. It's going to be in the middle of April, late April. So maybe it'll be decent weather.
Yeah.
It
might.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
It depends on the type of winter we have.
Yeah.
We get bullied by that winner.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, the Hawk is a real bully.
Yeah.
Don't play no games.
100%.
Yeah, but you can get
Not
your
a
little,
big
little
bully.
goose and be straight. But yeah, the Hawk
Well,
is a real.
you figure out the venue yet? Is it gonna be over?
Yeah, we're gonna be at Hannah's. We're gonna be at Hannah's.
Home field
3
advantage.
days.
Yeah.
3 days. So, but I want to do some stuff, for people who are, on that ready for that next level to be in our presence and to get to, whatever. But I got creators, so I'm thinking about, some, the presidential, library, Obama's library.
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
thinking
be
about
open.
Getting a couple things that we can do for them to take it, take the experience to another level.
And that's definitely Mondale. Mondale is
He there now. Yeah.
he hand appointed by President Obama.
All right. What you got?
We just working a little bit. We just working a little bit.
Bully and a bully.
I'm talking.
And live.
This is
just
$1 billion.
Live time.
We just working
Yeah.
a
We
little
fight.
bit.
Hey, we got more than one stone.
We just working a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some stuff coming, y'all.
And so did you this the name or is it?
I like it. We can figure it out together. But
Y'all getting to see the lab and how it works.
this is real life.
Real time,
Yeah,
dog.
I'm getting designs back for we're working on a
Intentionality,
concept that I honestly, I'm saying this out loud to y'all. This is going to change what y'all know about real estate forever.
Amen.
Yeah, we working on something.
We need it.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna get on that plane, get back to.
Let's get it.
I'm trying to get back home before Sweet Pea get out of school.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'll be there Thursday. Yeah.
You send that
Trap called and I was like, I got to do it. Trap got a big hookup.
Oh yeah, he said he had a company party or something.
So
Did
they
you
want
see
me to
what
come
Trap
out.
put up on the
Did you see that
on the
stage?
news? Yeah.
I've been there. I was there.
God,
Oh, I ain't
saw
seen
it.
did you see the
since he put the stuff
jumbotron?
up there.
The jumbotron?
I've been in the building.
Did you see? But he just put it up.
Yeah.
Did you?
I saw it.
Oh, bro.
I was there. I saw it.
Oh, you
I
saw
saw
when
it
they
on the
put it.
ground. Like,
But did you see when he put it up?
I saw it on the line when he put it up, but I'm saying
Yeah.
the big screen though, I was there upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Upstairs, saw the screen upstairs. Yeah, I did a little tour last week.
Shout out to my brother Trap.
Yeah.
Look at
I got to pull up on him on Monday. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up to Thursday.
Oh, bro, I'm not playing bully to bully, bro. I told Trap, I was like, okay, I got me and Ken. Dog, you think we playing? My kids got their little accounts and all of the other stuff, and I was like, my kids don't have a market account. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just they own money in the market. He was like, bro, go on E-Trade, set up a custodial account, and come up to the joint, see me. I'll tell you how to. Bro, I'm not playing. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. I just had to put the money in there, and I'm like, okay, I called him. I literally called
now
him
we
yesterday.
running with the bullies.
And no, I'm just saying, I'm pulling up on Monday. Guess what? Wait, listen, man.
sick.
This might be for next episode because me and Maul talked about it yesterday. But it's funny because Trap hit me and was like, yo, I want to start speaking a little bit more. Like, getting more opportunities or whatever he said. I'm on the phone giving him all the game for that. Like, oh, I got you. Boom, we're going to do this. And I was like, yo, I need to get my kids set up on that custodial account. He like, bro, pull up to the center. And I'm just saying, y'all, this is the intentionality that I'm talking about I live with on a daily basis. On a daily basis. So if you wake up and do it, man, so that's why, listen, when we tell y'all, yo, next level speakers, when we tell y'all 1%, when we tell y'all make real estate real, we are building ourselves to be ready to bully the bully. And so it's important, man. Bully the bully coming soon. Me and E been on this for the last 2 years. It's just we ain't never really said it. So it's going down. The album coming out. Be on the lookout for that. The book coming out. Be on the lookout for that. And love to everybody. So
Let's get it.
that's all I got, man. We out of here. We love you. Whip.
See you next
week.
Let's go.
I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart.
Thank you so much for rocking with us as always, right? We don't take it lightly, guys. And we hope that we've provided transformation and not just information. We want you to become the best version of yourself, right? Make sure you check out the show notes to access all the important links and get your product discounts. Now, one favor we're asking of you, do us this favor. Make sure you subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We want to know your feedback and how we can serve you better. And if there's anyone that you think could benefit from listening to this show, please, I'm begging you, please share it with them. And remember, as E always says, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.